Good morning. It's still morning, isn't it? It's Tuesday, but it feels like Monday. Same blue sky, but I'm back in Edenton. Having a slushie. Let's see. Amos is home today. Just fixed a waffle. Hello, Dinah. And I have a haircut at 11:30 with Lori. So you know I always do a video then. Just wanted y'all to have a heads up that it would be at 11:30. Good morning, Carmen. I'm also supposed to talk to a journalism student in Chapel Hill who wants to do a big story on something for her class. I think Mark Johnson is the thing to do. She, particularly this organization, hi Maxine and June, called Grow Great NC. Hey Beverly. Grow Great NC is very interesting. Shell of something. I think it's going to be Mark Johnson's campaign website eventually. And it's the group that had Jeb Bush come and talk last summer. Hi, Rebecca and Jennifer. Look, there's Lori right there. Lori, I'll be there in an hour. Hi, Ruth and Kathy. I'm so excited. I don't have to wash my hair since I'm coming in there. Hey, Linda. Yes, it's so sunny. Gosh, I wish we would get some snow, though, here. So boring. Am I taking Avis to the haircut? No. Mary Cole is coming back at 11 to oversee Amos while I'm gone. And then I'm going to, what am I going to do today? I have a church thing later. I probably should deal with shit upstairs, but I think I'm going to do that tomorrow when he's back at school. And today I'm going to make a bunch of phone calls because I have appointments to make and crap like that. Oh yeah, I'm doing a video with Lori, but I'm going to do it as a general video because it seems to attract new supporters. Because Lori is real funny. 11:30 ish, 11:45 after I get my hair washed. Did y'all have a good holiday? Yes, Amos is much better. I might make Mary give him his medicine though. He does not take it very well for me. I'm not good at much. If it's going to be this cold, it should be snowing. Yes, other than the fact that the children would be here, which is not exactly on my go-to agenda, but it would be nice. This weekend, we have an engagement party for my old babysitter. But Mary's going out of town. I got to find out when she's coming back. Oh, I thought about that. Yes, and there's a lot of laundry, which happens with skiing. Looking older by the minute. Why all this smoking? What else? What are y'all up to? Anything good? I took my son Thomas's phone this morning because last night he called me a jerk. A jerk. This morning, I didn't even deal with it last night. This morning I said, hand me that phone though, because you called me a jerk. He said, well, I was tired. Tired of my butt. See, I'm a disciplinarian. Not a perfect one, but I try. Kim, watching you. Kim, are you going to watch at 11:30 with Lori? Lori and I are going to have to come up with some things. I put a post up this morning, digging out from a snowstorm in Ohio. You know, Beverly, did you know my parents grew up in Ohio? My mom's from Wapakoneta. My dad's from Avon Lake. Ice in Kansas, and they're sending your kids back now, this early? Oh, did they go to school for like 10 minutes? That's almost worse. Because you had to get up and do the morning routine, and then just all of a waste. I did drive carpool and left Amos here with Daddy because he had court in Edenton this morning. Now, yeah, we don't have too much exciting. Now, a week from today, I'll be in Florida. I know y'all hate to hear that. And evidently it's cold down there. They've been saying it's been like in the 50s. They've been at school for an hour and a half. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's nothing. Have you even had coffee? I haven't had coffee. I've only had a slushie. Because that seemed like a better way to get my morning started. Skiing with children, I will say, is a real commitment to patience. I was yelling at everybody. My children are going to Disney. Ooh. That sounds fun. I'm not going to Disney. Right now, next week, I will be, what will I be doing? I'll probably be drinking coffee in my pajamas by a pool. I know. It's hard, but somebody's got to do it. I left this cup of lemonade out here last week. It's like that thing from Dairy Queen, the Blizzard. You grew up in Worcester, Ohio, Nicole. Oh, where do you live now? I got nothing. What else? Gonna do a little education work this week. Oh, let's talk about that Covington High School nonsense with the Indian fella. I kept thinking I was going to write about it, but then the more and more weird stuff comes up about that story, and I just don't feel like getting into it. Evidently, there was more to the story than what happened. But I saw children like dying laughing as the Indian, was drumming. Ramona, he's better. He's definitely better. He's in there watching monster truck videos and eating his waffle, sitting in Thomas's beanbag, probably getting syrup all over it. So I snuck out here for a minute. Snuck. Hello, Catherine. But anyway, that thing at Covington Heights High School. So now this video has come out of them playing a team called Clark, but the video is from 2012. Oh, yeah, the whole story is not out. But this video, the students routinely do a thing called a blackout. They all dress in black, which is fine. That's not anything bad. But there's this photo of them in black. I wouldn't write about that. Too many variables. Yeah, read the boys' letter to the diocese. I read it this morning. But the team, several of the boys in the audience are in full-on blackface. They have painted their faces and their bodies black. And not only black, like, even if you were like, okay, you're going to be a blackout, you're going to paint black, they painted white, like menstrual paint, like they used to do in the early 1900s when they would make fun of black people. There are boys in the audience from that school like that. Okay, call me crazy, but if my son Thomas said, oh, we're doing a blackout tonight, I'd be like, okay, wear black. And he was like, I'm going to paint my face black and put white paint around it. I would be like, no, you're not. That's terribly inappropriate, right? Now, that doesn't have anything to do with that boy, but that has to do with that school and sort of a atmosphere that goes on around there. I think that's weird. Personally. Isn't it? Hi, Janie. So, regardless of what happened at the march, Covington has got some interesting philosophies. I read, the school atmosphere does not sound great. No, it really doesn't. Yes, Megyn Kelly, remember, she was fired. Here, let's put this right here so I can talk backwards. She was fired over that blackface thing because she was like, oh, it's fine. It's not bad to do. How does she not know that? So a friend of mine's daughter wanted to be here at Tubman last week for that wax museum. Good morning, Cameron. You're not late. I have a video at 11:30 of Lori, so I was really just giving you all a heads up so you would know. And Megyn Kelly Dern lost her job over it. So it must be inappropriate enough that you lose your job that it's wrong. Kim said stick to North Carolina school politics. Have you seen the tweet of the boys harassing a girl before the incident with the Indigenous elder? No, I didn't. But the Indigenous elder, now this is interesting. So he's called a Vietnam veteran, but he wasn't actually a veteran from Vietnam. And he himself has said he was a Vietnam veteran from the times of Vietnam. But he was in the Marines, and when he would have been 16 the last year that the Marines were in Vietnam. So he couldn't have been a actual Vietnam veteran. So see, there are all these weird things going on with that story that make me want to write about it. Because I think it's interesting, but anyway. Strange. The look on that boy's face, nobody should ever give that look. My own children shouldn't, but who knows? I went there. No, yesterday, this friend of mine sent me a snapshot of a photo of an invitation that Mark Johnson sent him as a special guest for this dinner, February 19th. I didn't get an invitation. My husband is a Vietnam vet. Agree about the look. Yeah, just like a look that makes you want to like smack somebody. Why didn't I get an invitation to the dinner? Vietnam era veteran. Okay. So he might have been a Marine Vietnam era. So Maxine, can that be after the Vietnam War is over? Is that right? No, I have not heard from Audrey Knight for Rocky Mount. I kept thinking he was going to send me some neat email, but I guess he's scared that I might share it. Because I would. No invite for me. So, but this invite for Mark Johnson's dinner, I mean, anybody can go and sign up for the Eventbrite. So, and I was going to go. Well, I can't go now because my friend Vivian's getting an award that night. Anyone who has a teen knows that look and knows that was not meant to diffuse the situation. Yes, that's what I mean. Like, it's like, I would be like, Thomas, are you crazy? I'm a Vietnam era vet. I lived through it too. Anyway. Do not get me started on Rocky Mount. Have you seen the story about the closed? Yes, so Rocky Mount, you know, was where I'm from, and I was writing about this city manager who is clearly a crook. And I say that with the utmost truth. Hi, Susan. Because she got fired from Savannah for doing the same shit she's been doing in Rocky Mount. Petersburg wouldn't even hire her because they were like, oh my gosh, she's awful. And then somebody from Fayetteville sent me a message and was like, God, we were so glad to get rid of her here. So, in the closed story, she's quoted as saying, I couldn't look up the answers to what they were asking me because the screen to my tablet was cracked. Are you kidding me? An adult said that? And then they said, well, we didn't actually say it was mold. We said it was fungi. Fungi? Fungi in an office? It's weird. Very, very strange. It's important, though, to be honest and transparent. And when people aren't, that's why you have to ask them. Her name was familiar in Fayetteville. Yeah. Crazy town. Now, yeah, Rocky Mount. Aren't you cold? Yes, I'm freezing. Freaking freezing. But I have on my son Thomas's boots. Can you see them? Look. They're real warm. Anyway, just trying to stay up to date on the activities. I might have to write about not getting that invitation though. Is that why it's called a Slurpee? Because you slurp when you eat it? Did you hear that? People's cars can hardly start. It's so cold in my parking lot. Let's go ahead and check on Amos. See what he's doing. I have cleaned out the medicine cabinet this morning in the kitchen. Whew. And these things, evidently, these things go bad, just for the record. How's your little house doing in the cold? I haven't been out there. I bet it's absolutely a tundra out there. I can't go out there and work in this type of temperature. Let's see here. Let's check on Amos. Oh, look who it is. Who's on my bean bag? Say good morning.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Amos said good night. You can't go night night. Feel how cold my hands are. Too cold. Too cold, mommy. This is how Amos is a shape. Catherine Keel said, stop smoking, it'll kill you. I know, I'm going to stop. I'm stopping in, let's see, what is it? A week from Sunday. Tickle, 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 tickle. Too cold. Okay, mommy won't touch you.
Oh no.
And then there's the cat. Amos and the cat.
Oh no.
He crashed. You falling off the beanbag. Did you eat all your waffle? You didn't eat all your waffle. Just a little waffle?
Oh no. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night, night. Oh, he's awake.
Good night.
Okay. I'll see y'all at 11:30 at Lori's at the haircut, or 11:45.
No, he's gone.
Carry on, people. Goodbye.